Welcome, Collectors. Queen here. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are enjoying your day, night, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. Gonna do a blackout read for the first time. Thanks for tapping in. We're gonna see what message Spirit has for you. I'm gonna be reading from the what's blocking you. Okay, so these could be red flags. That could possibly be in your relationship if you're in a relationship. If you're not, then this is probably not going to resonate with you. But if you're in a relationship, these are things you might want to be aware of. Okay? So with that being said, let's tap in. What's collective need to know, Holy Spirit, what they need to be aware of? Okay. Wow. For some of you, what's blocking you, you could feel like your body is unattractive to others, so work on accepting yourself, your flaws and all. Okay, don't worry about it. All right, because you're beautiful just the way you are. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, somebody might be trying to body shame or something like that, but really if everybody was the same, being different makes the world more beautiful, makes things more pleasant to look at. Some of you may feel like everybody you get with leaves you, so choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them, okay? And you don't have to worry about those things. These are some of the things that can be blocking you, okay? Getting breadcrumbed, knowing that you deserve more than the crumbs of affection. So wait for that one who adores you, okay? And some of you guys feel like you're fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you're meant to be alone. And that's not true. Okay, so I'm going to read one more. Then we're going to go through some red flags to look for in a relationship. Okay, and this may be things that you can look for in a relationship. Because I want my collective, I don't want my collective to go through any unnecessary heartbreak, unnecessary pain, unnecessary deception, lies, manipulation, by people, you know what I'm saying? I've been through that shit myself in my life, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good feeling, but and that's why I choose to be single, right now. I choose to be single because I'm just waiting for Mr. Right, and I'm being cautious and I'm being careful, I'm gonna read these next three. The Spirit popped out here. Being cold. You seem unapproachable, okay? Because you're an aloof, you know what I'm saying? Try being more friendly, okay? This is just some advice, all right? Or, it's not your type, okay? Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find, okay? Because we prejudge people. We judge people by, by the outside instead of what's on the inside. You know how they say never judge a book by its cover? Or you know what I'm saying? Because you never know the content of the character until you get to know the person. All right. Some of you may be confused. Okay. You don't know what you want. So you need clarity before you get involved. And that's okay too. I mean, that's fine too. These are just some of the things that could be blocking you. Some of you think love sucks. Okay. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal. So you can be open again. So it takes time to heal sometimes. I'm still healing right now. Not that I've been like truly heartbroken. Actually I I did walk away from my last marriage. I walked away myself. And the one before that I walked away. I've been married like 4 times, right? I mean, but I have no enemies, with any of my husbands, you know what I'm saying? I have no enemies with friends, we understood, that it was time to move on and it was nothing but respect, But we're going to go over a couple of red flags that you might look for in a person. The first one, red flags in any potential partner, be it feminine or masculine, okay? You might find that this is a red flag, that they may be tight-lipped about their past relationship or their past period. Watch out for those type of people, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Another way, they may brush off the questions about their ex or what they envision for you and them in the future. It could be for one or two reasons. They didn't see your relationship as being that serious, Are they not ready for or interested in a long-term committed relationship? And if you are, it's better that you realize it sooner than later, okay, about this person. Another reason to see the red flags in a relationship is that this person belittles you, okay? Playful teasing is one thing, but if you make insulting comments, if somebody's making insulting comments towards you and deliberately hurt your feelings, it's probably time to show them the door, all right? Because their purpose is only there to make you feel bad, or get you to back off. So they can have a reason to break things off, okay? Wow. But on the flip side, it could also be them trying to erode your sense of your sense of self-worth here, okay? Trying to keep you from realizing that you deserve better than they asses, all right? Another reason could be that the other person's stress, not yours, is impacting their ability to give you what you need. Okay. It's just, it's natural to feel overwhelmed at times, but if your partner has a tendency to let the stress take over at the expense of your relationship, that could be a warning sign. It can lead to a greater conflict, okay? If you're experiencing, elevated stress and, just unnecessary stress, and they might not have your attention. They might not have their attention on you or their focus on you, okay? Or the energy to keep the relationship going or to even want to continue. That means that they could just view the relationship itself as a source of stress, okay? Another one is that your person could be frequently jealous. A little jealousy is okay. Okay, nothing's wrong with a little jealousy, but constant jealousy, that's on another level here. Your person could have insecurities or the anxious attachment style. You know what I'm saying? Be real anxious, due to their upbringing, the way they were brought up, raised, or whatever, or a previous relationship experience, like being cheated on in the past, and they don't realize and address why they're jealous. You know what I'm saying? So their behavior can escalate to possessiveness. All right. So that's another way. So they may even try to dictate who you see. They may try to dictate what you do or even how you spend your money. Now that's a controlling behavior, and that's a huge red flag. Okay. Another red flag is they're not willing to compromise with you. Okay. Stubborn is one thing, okay, but not being a team player with your partner is something else, okay, especially when it comes to romantic partners. Compromising is key. Your partner should be able to consider your needs and wants, even when they aren't exactly the same as theirs, okay? And if they refuse to compromise or even have an open discussion about your differences, that's a red flag, all right? Being in a relationship means that you're working together as a team, all right? And it'll be hard to have a level of mutual respect if someone's not willing to compromise, all right? Come to the table and talk about it, find a middle ground, all right? See it from both sides, your side and their side, okay? Another reason is that they don't introduce you to their inner circles, okay? Why not? Okay, they don't want to define the relationship. They don't want to label the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, they avoid, running into social situations when you're with them. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't make introductions. They forget to introduce you to their friends or whatever. That's a major problem. That's a red flag too. They don't introduce you to their friends, to their family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a red flag. Or, they don't provide insight, because that, by doing so could provide you some insight to their past. You know what I'm saying? And that could give you and your person a deeper connection with one another in your life and your love connection. But if they don't introduce you to their inner circles, that means that they're trying to keep something from you. All right? Their family or whoever. Another red flag is communication skills. Okay? That's the core of any relationship. Okay? At the beginning stages. If someone, that you're in a relationship with and they don't go deep in the communication, that's a red flag, okay? This is how you identify your person's emotions. You know what I'm saying? They'll know how you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Rather than blaming or threatening. You know what I'm saying? Or you feel like they're blaming you, or you feel like, you know, they're threatened by what you have to say or whatever. Or they get upset when, you know what I'm saying, you don't help them do something or something like that. It's just really crazy. But that's another red flag. If you guys argue about everything, that's another red flag. That's another red flag. Even if the arguments are just about petty subjects, you know, such as cleaning the dishes or leaving on time for a party, or, you know, just being insensitive, you know, that shit accumulates over time, and that could lead to, you know, deterioration of a relationship. Your partner's body language says a lot. It's another red flag, okay? Watch your partner's mannerisms. That could indicate that they're less comfortable in the relationship, okay? They may roll their eyes or avoid eye contact with you. And it could happen several times. That could be a red flag too. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I'm just trying to, you know, give you some pointers, share some things that I had to learn throughout my life. Okay. There are sustained difficulties in your sexual relationship, and you guys are not talking about it. Or, you know, there's a lack of time if you guys spend together between them sheets. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Or not getting the attention that you deserve, okay? Wow, it's gonna always be, you know, like the ebbs and flows in the sexual connection, but if you guys can't talk about it, you know, it becomes chronic, okay? Really serious. And it can really harm the relationship, all right? A sexual rut itself is a huge red flag, okay? It could be critical, and whether you can openly, you know, it's important that you can openly discuss that, okay? Because that can determine whether or not the person really cares about you or your perspective, the way you see things, or they share, you know, their feelings with you about that, or address any concerns that they may have, you know, concerning your sexual relationship, all right? And another red flag could be like, you know, someone just stops doing little, you know, stop doing little, just because, little gestures, just because, you know, you show your partner you love them, you tell them that you love them, and then all of a sudden they just start bringing up bullshit, you know. Wow. That's crazy. You know, it's really crazy that they do that, because, I don't know, they used to do lovey-dovey things at first. Text you sweet messages, you know, throw you cute pics or little cute messages, and they all of a sudden just stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they used to do them before. But, you know, figure out why they're saying that they love you, if they say it at all. If they're not, that's a red flag. Okay? Because, you know, we know couples express love and affection with their accents just as much as they do with saying the words, I love you. So if your partner's not showing you that they love you, or vice versa, you know, that should be at the top of your list. You might need to do some soul searching and think about why not. Okay? And I'll make this be the last one. If you don't tell them about the awesome thing that just happened at work. Sure, it might seem like a big deal if you don't immediately run to tell your partner when your boss gives you extra kudos or a raise or something. But if you notice the tendency to confide in other people first, you know, and you skip your significant other altogether, and it becomes a pattern, it could be a warning that you don't feel supported in your relationship, okay? And that's also a red flag, okay? That your partner, or you isn't filling in on, you're not feeling your partner, and your partner's not filling you in on what's going on in their life, okay? Or they switch from saying the words we to I. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Now that means they started probably dating someone else, okay? Wow, that's when that someone, when it goes from we, talking about we, you and your person, to just I, your person starts saying that a lot, that means that they're possibly dating somebody else, okay? And that's, that's something that you need to look out for. And if your partner just happens to cross the relationship and got in with someone else, then that means they'll start changing their lingo. If they start changing their lingo, that means they change their heart about how they feel about you too, or vice versa. You change the way about how you feel about them. And of course, the seeking the approval. It's not about approval, okay? You guys are supposed to make choices together, and they should be shared throughout your future, okay? But if you keep something like the fact that you're looking for a new job from your partner, it can mean that they're not a priority for you, or you're not a priority for them. Or you stop seeing the charming things about your person. Are you losing patience with them? Are they losing patience with you? Okay? Or they use a loud phone voice when they answer, you know what I'm saying? That's unhealthy relationship. Somebody yells, so it's not necessary to yell. Or they lose temper over little things. They lose their temper over little things. You might want to consider the fact that they, crack their knuckles before they go to bed is a reason for them being angry about something, okay? Or if it's because you don't want to be with them anymore, you might crack your knuckles, you know what I'm saying? Just things that you can look at and see, wow. Or if your person just starts showering you with gifts and attention out the blue, they ass guilty or something. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They don't did something wrong. Wow. If you're the one that usually cooks, or they're the ones that usually cooks, and you come home and suddenly dinner's prepared, that could be a clue that your partner might be keeping something from you, okay? Or they may, overcompensate you, you know what I'm saying? Granted, a nice gesture is cool, but wow. It could also coincide with warning signs that they may be meeting up with somebody else, okay? I'm just saying, all right? Or your partner has a lot of solo plans that don't include you. That's a super red flag, okay? Don't overlook that red flag, okay? Because that means they're not comfortable with having you around their friends or their family, okay? Or your partner all of a sudden changes, your significant other all the changes on how they spend their money. First they were showering you with gifts and money and stuff like that, and all of a sudden they stop, okay? That means that they're dealing with some other emotions or stresses, and they're not telling you about it, okay? Or it could even be unrelated to your relationship, okay? It could be a job loss they don't want to tell you about, or they made a bad investment, or they're not even going to provide the reason, for the impromptu, okay, or whatever, or they don't feel comfortable with telling you the truth. And it's bad when they don't feel comfortable with telling you the truth, okay? Which isn't a great sign. Okay. Or if your partner becomes stingy or strict about how you or they spend money, that's another way of being tipped off of insecurity in a relationship. All right. So I'm going to leave it there for right now. I hope somebody gets something out of this. You know what I'm saying? Well, so just pay attention to the red flags. All right. And also, I just wanted to know, I do have a members only page. And on my members only page, I think it starts at $2.99 to become a member. And I do give out free yes or no questions on my membership page, at least 2 per month. I think that's what it says, 2 per month. So if you're interested in that, just go ahead and become a channel member. Whatever stage you want to come. All of them come with different perks. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the video. All right, till next time. Peace, love, and light. Namaste for now.